Have you ever heard of Nutella Hummus or Shawarma Nachos? Neither have I, and I'm Lebanese. I found these unique creations at Hummus Labs in Pasadena, where they're using traditional methods but elevating the Mediterranean cuisine at the same time. From different flavors of hummus to shawarma served over pita chips to make nachos, Chef Joseph is changing the game while holding true to traditional cooking methods. I'm Marc from Foodbeast. Yalla, let's eat.
My name is Joseph. I'm the owner of Hummus Labs. We opened up April 1st of last year. I'm born and raised here in Temple City, like San Gabriel Valley. I've been here my entire life. My parents immigrated here during the Civil War in Lebanon. So it was a time where they tried to escape from potential ruin to a country that offered hope. Love for cooking came from my mom. Grew up in the kitchen with her. She would have 4 people for dinner and she would cook for 30. She taught me how to make baklava at 12 years old, and that was like the start of it. We had initially started to be like a traditional Mediterranean restaurant, but found that playing around with some food and some fusions have made it a little more fun in the kitchen. I love to play with hummus. A lot of people don't understand, like hummus is really an open book. You could do so many things with it because in the base of it, all it is a garbanzo paste, right? You could go sweet, you could go salty, you could go spicy, and it doesn't really affect your base paste. The one thing my mom threatened me with is you don't open a jar, you don't open a can. You go buy the garbanzo, you clean it, you soak it overnight, you boil it, and you make it fresh.
I'm gonna go with the base. We get that original flavor going first, see what it's like. That's perfect. You taste the lemon, you taste the garlic, you taste the tahini. The garbanzo beans are super fresh. That texture is still there. It's creamy, but you still got that texture from the garbanzo beans. He's not using any canned garbanzos, and you can tell. We're gonna go for the cilantro jalapeno, which is apparently their most famous and popular one. I love spicy, so I'm excited for this. The cilantro and the jalapeno work really well together with hummus, and that flavor is there. I'm not just tasting hummus. You really can taste the fresh cilantro and the fresh jalapeno. This one is absolutely fire. Next, we're gonna go even spicier. We've got the roasted tomato and the habanero hummus. Dude, that's got some heat. Wow. That fresh tomato, roasted, it's got that perfect flavor of spice. And the habaneros just plays real nice with the tomato. Cool, we're gonna go for the beet. This one has some dill in it. Let's see if it comes out. That's gotta be the most refreshing hummus I've ever had. Beets, dill, garlic. This would go really well with like some fish, some salmon. The hummus here is absolutely ridiculous. It's hard to choose out of the 4 which is my favorite, but there's something special about that roasted tomato and habanero. I'm gonna have to say that the roasted tomato and habanero is gonna be my favorite, but honestly, do not sleep on any of these flavors or any of the hummus here. It's incredible.
The Nutella hummus, I gotta be honest with you, I was a little skeptical. It just seemed odd, but it was an interesting ability to create a dessert hummus that actually would appeal to people, because I've seen like dark chocolate, raspberry, pumpkin spice. I created Nutella because it was approachable and people recognize it, like, right? They know Nutella. And so instead of calling it a dessert hummus, I called it a Nutella hummus. As soon as I broadcast it, people were like, wait, I wanna try that. And it really worked well. And the cool thing was I actually paired that with cinnamon sugar pita chips. So you got this like sweet hummus and you got these like sweet pita chips and you're dipping away and you just lose control.
When I heard that Hummus Labs has Nutella hummus, I was super skeptical. I came here wanting to hate this, but I can't. It's really that good. The tahini and the sweetness from the Nutella just goes together really well. There's no denying it. This is really, really nice. I'm sure my mom would be pissed right now that I'm eating Nutella hummus, but you know what? This works. It works. I'm not lying when I say that this is delicious.
Shawarma Nachos were definitely a one-off, unexpected creation. We had a request from one of our customers to create pita chips as a side. We did it. He called back and begged us to make it a menu item. From there, people started trying it, and then they were like, can you please start selling us bags of this? I thought I had something a little different here, so I took the pita chips and I took some filet mignon that like we would have left over from carving our own tenderloin for a filet mignon kebab, marinated shawarma style, threw it in a pan with onion, tomato, pan-seared it, threw it on top of the pita chips, little tahini sauce, parsley, hummus, and honestly, like when I first took them out to test them, multiple customers saw, they're like, we want that. And I was like, we don't sell it here yet. When we first decided to test them with customers, I made a small batch, maybe enough for like 5-6 platters. Those sold out within 30 seconds. We had people calling us nonstop trying to get them. It was madness. So we started upping our prep, but it never was enough. In the first few months, like we could not keep it in stock.
We went with the beef, spicy lebne on top, crunchy pita chips. This is super fun to eat. The flavors are incredible. I have never had anything like this before. And you know, like typically you think nachos, you know, where's the cheese, the tortilla chips? No, this is completely different. It flips it on its head. This is some like different Middle Eastern food that I've never had.
I opened up my doors April 1st of last year, which means like right in the thick of things. That was a time when no one really knew what was happening, how contagious it was. I would credit the only reason to my success is from this Facebook group that was created in the beginning of COVID. And what it was just like an informational page where like, hey guys, this place is open from this time to this time. They adjusted their menu. I went in there, introduced myself. I'm like, hey guys, my name's Joseph. I just opened up a Mediterranean restaurant. Would love to have you come by. They come in droves and they will support whoever needs it. Like they're there. Honestly, my doors would probably be closed at this point without that group. Kind of having a good time with it and seeing how I can expand the idea of Mediterranean food. I want to be the quintessential hummus sales in LA. I kind of just want to evolve it or at least redefine it. And that's like my slogan, like Mediterranean food redefined.
Habibis. All right, you've been watching Foodbeast. My name is Mark. Thanks for joining me on this journey at Hummus Labs. Be sure to follow us on all the social media platforms.